psychology, I took electives in economics. I did law and ethics. We read law, media law and ethics, dating back to colonial era, all the laws on sedition and defamation and all that. So I went through an academic process. Fine, then I graduated. I started working, and people who had been in the profession 10 years, 20 years before me were taking me through the rudiments. So the notion, even this idea of citizen journalism is an assault on journalism. That because you were somewhere, you just saw something happen, then you have become a citizen journalist. I believe it's an aberration, because you can see something and you will not be able to interpret it. I mean, I've read a lot of things. Recently, somebody put something that the car park at MM2, or that there was a crack on the wall, took the picture and put it on show me and said the place was about to collapse. As a journalist, I would talk to a structural engineer and say, what does this mean? And by the time the structural engineers explained, it was not a crack. It's deliberately created there for whatever reason. I don't understand the science of it. I remember when I was Saturday editor of This Day, there was this rumor that Jim Chukwuemeka was dead, from somebody that should be a reliable source. You know what I did? I just picked my phone and called him. And he said, when he now picked, and I didn't know what to say. I can't say, are you dead? I couldn't, I'm not. I said, I just said I should greet you, sir. He said, you just said you want to greet me. Simon, Simon, don't worry, I'm still alive. Because apparently it was a rumor. You spoke to me, clean your right. You said, now what am I saying? How many people, you just have a Twitter handle, then you had people discuss somewhere and say, Ojukwu is dead. The next thing, it happens a lot. The next thing, you just jump into it. People say, Fashola is about to join the presidential race. You can call Fashola. That is the advantage journalism has. Because you have a smartphone and you can just create a website, does not make you a journalist, whether citizen journalist or non-citizen journalist, whatever you call yourself. So I think the training is important, whether it is in the classroom or on the job, and subscribing to a code of ethics, knowing that there are rules that guide the profession. It's not just an all-commerce affair. Even if you're a conductor, there are still rules for the conductors, which is something that doesn't need much training. Even for barbers, they still have rules. There are things they will not do. So it's very important that we understand that whoever wants to call themselves a journalist must undergo some form of training and also subscribe to the code of ethics.